Hello everyone. As Education Minister has already announced the practical dates, so today I'm going to describe about the project as well as the type of practical which you may get in your final practicals of computer applications. So we are going to design one web page with the help of which you are able to have practice, as well as even if you want to use it directly in your 50 marks project, as you have to make one web page. So that also could be done with the practical which I am going to show. So let's see how we can do that. So this is the web page which we are going to design. In this web page you can see that we have a heading where we have used our CSS. Then we have heading tag, we have paragraph, we have list, we have table, image, as well as at the bottom you can see we have the different type of links. So all together you can see in this page we have all the tags which you did this year in your syllabus. So with the combination of all the tags we are going to describe. Remember, this type of HTML page you have to do in your final practicals. This type of question will come in your theory paper, and as well as this type of web page you have to develop in your project. So this will be very useful for every one of you. So let's learn its coding. So this is the coding. You can see that we have to start with our page HTML. After HTML, then we have head. Then this is your title tag for giving the title. In the question, if it is asked that you have to give the title, then you have to give. And then body, BG color equals to golden yellow. You can see that this particular color is yellow, golden yellow, so that you have to give whatever the color given to you, according to that you have to give. Okay, then we have used the style sheet, as it is our text CSS, that you have to mention that this is a text file. Notepad is a text file, but you are going to save it with CSS, but this thing is optional. Even if you will not write this, it is not going to make any effect, because we have to use only style sheet. So this is not required. That is up to you. Even if you want to write, you can write it. Now that plagiarism is our heading. So that we have to give H1. Background color is red. You can see that its background color is red and it is our heading. So whatever the color you want to give, that you can give. And then font family is Arial. Color is white. Color of the text which is written, that plagiarism is written in white color. So that is again up to you. Whatever the colors you want to give, those colors you can give. Then closing the style tag, H1 align equals to center. Now I want this align, even if you want to give over there in this style tag here, there also you can give, but we have this H1 with align attribute. It is available. So why to use in the style sheet? So I have directly used it. Then I want to give the H2. That is what is plagiarism, that you have to give. Then image source. Source you have to give where it is available. Both the files as well as HTML file, everything is available in the same location. So I have used it directly, right? I did not mention the path because both are at the same place. If it is at the same place, you don't mention the whole path. You can directly give the name of the image. Then align equals to right. As our image is in right, so we have used align equals to right. Height and width you can mention whatever it is. According to that you can mention the height and width. Then we have the paragraph tag. Paragraph we are writing now how like my paragraph should look, how its font will be, how its size. So all those things you can define with the help of font tag. Font face equals to Times New Roman. If you want to use any other, or maybe in the question if some specific size is given, that you can also take according to then this is the paragraph. So here you can write any other paragraph. Even if you write, I have written this one, you can even write other also. So that paragraph or font or whatever the paragraph you want to write, or whatever the font name you want to write, that is totally up to you. Then H3, that is the heading 3, different type of plagiarism. Here it is written. So that is different type of plagiarism. For that you can use H3, as level of heading gets decreased as our page gets down. Then we have our list. So it is an unordered list. So you have to use UL. Okay, then you have type equals to, here you can mention the type as it is a circle, so you can mention the circle. Then you have LI, that is list element. Different type of plagiarism is defined over here that you can mention. Then closing the UL tag. Then this is BR tag for line break, it should move to the next line. Then we have table, so we have to define the table as well. You can see this table is also here. So that table, to define the table, you need to take the table tag. Border you have to give. Then you have to align it in the center. That is up to you, or according to the page which is given to you. If it is like in exam, if it is given at left hand side, then don't mention anything, because by default table will be aligned at left hand side only. And if it is at right hand side or in center, then you have to use the align attribute. Then TR for mentioning its rows. Then you have TD for mentioning its columns. So type of plagiarism, and according to that number of crimes done by the people. Then TR, and this is TD and TR just for defining the types of plagiarism and the number of crimes related to that particular plagiarism. After this, we have to use BR. The reason is, if you see in the page, this link is given at the bottom. So to bring it to the bottom, this particular link, what we have to do, we have to use the BR tag. It will simply take your cursor to the next line. Then as my links are in the center, so I have used this center tag, and then a tag href equals to tp.html. Now this is the name of the page. So whatever the name of the page you have, according to that you can design and you can give. Then this NBSP. This NBSP stands for non-breaking space. You can see here within the link, you will find there are spaces. So to add these spaces, we have to use this NBSP tag. And then as there are 4 or 5 links, according to that, I need to mention that many times our ahref tag, so that we are able to have all the links in our page, closing the body and closing the HTML tag. So now I'm going to show you how you will get the output. This you can see all the things with the help of tags we are able to get as an output. I'll show you here how linking is working. Rest all things I think so very much clear to you. Now what you have to do, you have to link these pages also. Like when in any website, when you click on any particular link, it should go to the next page, and from that page you can come back to this page as well. Whenever you are clicking on this, see this here on the top, it is showing that tp.html. But tp.html, have you created or not? That depends upon you, whether you have created. Right now tp.html is not available, so it is not showing anything. But if any of the link, like I have linked this one with one of the HTML file, when I'll click here, you can see that here one particular file I'm able to open. This is HTML file only. And when I'm pressing the back key, I'm able to get this page as well. Even if you want to give its address, that also you can mention along with the a tag. So that is up to you. So this is how you can able to make the particular HTML page and make all the link working. Whatever the link you want to create, remember you have to mention that in this address, otherwise you are not able to get. If you want to get, then you have to mention. I'll show you in the notepad coding. Like see here it is mentioned tp.html, and here it is mentioned practical 17 CSS. So that is my file name. So whatever the file you want to open, you are practicing throughout the year, you are practicing HTML. So whatever the thing you want to have a link, whatever the page is, just mention that name, you are able to get that. I hope it is clear to each and every one. So just practice and get your work done with the help of this particular example. Thank you.